Hello everyone and welcome back to a special episode of the Bridging Impact Podcast where I, the host, Coach Furtado, pass wisdom to the next generation of athletes, coaches, and parents. So this episode is just a speech that I gave to a group of basketball players at Humboldt Wild basketball camp last week. I'm still moving, have a few things to go. Next week we'll be good to go for another guest, but I want to make sure I get the content to you all, so feel free to listen. You can hear some kids in the background. The audio may not quite be the best, but if you are interested in learning about my experience and how much I have learned from the game of basketball, this will be a great episode for you. So without further ado, let's dive in.
Basketball players are not 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Basketball players are basketball players. I'm playing pickup with Justin, Coach Furtado, and he can go inside, he can shoot threes, he guards anybody. He's just a well-rounded basketball player, and that's kind of how he is in life. So I'm lucky to introduce Coach Justin Furtado. Give a hand.
So, I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm just creating content in the morning. Like I said, I got a podcast, I got a YouTube, so make sure you smash the subscribe right now, right? Alright. So, after I'm done making, my little morning content, I look at my phone, and I got a missed call from Isaac Gilday. And I'm like, what's going on here? So I give him a call back. And Isaac being great as always, being positive. He's like, Coach, you're a rock star down there in LA. I heard you on the podcast, you want to come back and speak? And I was like, of course, say less. Like I'm moving this week, so I'm going to fly back. My flight's in a few hours. I'm going to fly back, I'm about to move places where I'm at in LA. So, with that being said, thank you, Isaac, for inviting me, because I was once you all. I went to Basketball Jones camps, Humboldt Wild, Isaac Gilday, Next Generation, and guess what some of my favorite memories were as a kid? Playing basketball, more specifically, with Isaac Gilday, yeah, but I have some other great coaches, too. Summer camp. So much fun. You're with your friends, with your buddies, you're eating pizza, you're playing games, you got a lot of great coaches that you can learn from, right? It's a really cool opportunity. So I want to share a little bit more about my playing career and we'll kind of segue to some coaching. We'll get into some acting. I'm in LA, so I need to find some Hollywood stars, right? Some actors and actresses. So I'm going to need some help. I'll call you in a little bit, but we're not there yet. So, before we get down, share a little bit. Me and Coach Chase Scott, Coach Jordan, Coach Tree back there, know each other since preschool, been playing together ever since. We played at Fieldbrook Elementary School. Who knows where Fieldbrook Elementary School is? Like way out there. Yeah, it's close to Blue Lake, pretty close. You got it. Oh, you go to Fieldbrook? Alright, clap for you. Alright, so again, going back to Basketball Jones, and then I've always kind of been a bubble player. So does anyone know what a bubble player is? Yes. What's your name? Nathan. Play without a crowd? Yeah, but that's not what I'm going for. I was always the person that was either maybe going to make the team or maybe not. So does anyone know, if you guys watch college basketball? There's like the first 4 in, first 4 out. How was that guy? I was teetering on the edge, right? So when you go and you play at a smaller school like Fieldbrook, right, you don't play the same competition that you do Sunnybridge, Jacoby Creek, Kimberly Middle School. So I had to really work hard to make the teams. I made freshmen, JV. Isaac was my coach, right? And so then junior year comes around, and it's hard. When you're a junior and you're trying to try out for a team, you're not only competing against the juniors you've been playing with since you were a kid, but you also are competing against the seniors who've been in the program for years. So I tried out that year, and I worked hard before then I was fortunate enough to have an opportunity to play JV that year as a junior, right? But that's not really the goal. So with that being said, the next year, I saw a girl wearing PGC basketball as one of the best camps I've ever been to. Right there, think the game, I see a shirt right there. One of the best camps I went to, and I was determined to come back and make the team. Because I wanted to be part of my buddies right back there. He's always been a little better than me, so he's always been trying to like catch up to him, right? Everyone's always been, I was a bubble guy. Even though I got cut, I still wanted to make the team. I still wanted to be a part of that. So I woke up every single morning at 5 a.m. I would either work out, like condition, or I'd shoot. School's out, 3 o'clock, go to more sport. I either work out or shoot. And I did that on repeat. Weekends come, playing pickup, working on my shot, right? And so when trials come around, I'm conditioned, I'm in shape, and I make the team. And when Vizio says, you made the team, I'm like, yes, guys. I was like super pumped because I've been working so hard. And honestly, I rode the bench, but I definitely led the team in high fives, right, Tree?
Yes,
I was always the first one off the bench, making sure my team knew that they were supported, bringing the energy. That was my goal, right? But before I segue into talking about my coaching career, I want to ask the coaches what their favorite memories were when they were players. Maybe you're still a player. Carson. Whooping Jaden one-on-one over and over again. That's a good one. Pomeroy.
I'd say the road trip. With all the guys, some of the funniest moments I've ever had, and then on the road with guys, some of the most meaningful conversations I've ever had on the road with my guys.
100%. Yeah, he brings up a good point. A lot of the times when you hang up your shoes when you're done playing, it's not even always the games that you miss or remember, but it's a lot of times the camaraderie that he's talking about, those road trips, whether you all are playing travel ball. Isaac.
One of the best memories of basketball is warming up, where you're starting to warm up, the music's going, you start seeing people that you know coming in, you're like, yes, you start getting excited for the game. Warming up can create the greatest feeling on the planet in my mind, that nothing can take that from you. Just warming up, not even saying you can play the game, but warming up is really, really fun. Showing up, if you can get up a little bit, you're above the rim, things like that are pretty fun.
100%. And that's where I started. That was like when my senior year, those were my minutes. At the beginning of the game, I was shooting as deep as I can for the crowd, because I knew I wasn't going to come in until 2 minutes left. So that was my time. So that was a lot of fun too. So segueing into my coaching career, I want to ask you all, the campers, why do you think coaches coach? Gary. That's a great answer. Gary said because they love the game and they want to see kids grow and develop and love the game like they do. 2 clap. Right there. What's your name? Got it. So they want to pass those experiences on that they have that they were players. That's really good. 2 clap. They want to win more. Some coaches go into it competitively. Yeah, they do want to win. Definitely want to win. That's not the only thing. My personally, everyone's got theirs.
They want to start a new revolution of basketball.
I couldn't hear. What's your name?
Bodie.
Bodie.
They want to start a new revolution of basketball.
What's that revolution?
A new generation.
New generation. There you go. Okay, they want to impact the next generation. That's good. Thank you, Bodie. Teach kids new things. Have you learned anything today? What's your name? Jace, did you learn anything today? No, but probably. All right, so that's something.
Well, I want to ask you,
I don't have to teach new things. All right, I'll take last one. Because they can. All right, that's a perfect one to end on. All right, so if I'm boring you, at least sit up and somewhat show respect. My thing is always pretend you're listening. All right? You gotta show your speakers respect. So you sit up. All right? Nose. So right now, Isaac's mentioned it. I'm living in LA. I'm coaching down in LA. Do you think I would be coach? Basketball is my life right now. Like I train kids. I'll kind of get to that in a minute. But would I be here right now speaking to you all if I quit after my junior year after I got cut?
No.
Maybe, but probably not. Right? I probably would be doing something else. Maybe I'd be in baseball. Who knows? Right? But I didn't give up. And I think a lot of times, we're all seeing, you see a lot of these young kids that are probably on Instagram or TikTok or however YouTube, however you consume content that are so good at your age. You want to be as good as them right now. Right? But you have to work hard consistently. So with that, where I am today is I'm at a basketball school called Royal Basketball School. And guess what team I liked growing up? Well, guess what my favorite basketball team is? They're in the Eastern Conference, and it's very random. It's random. Still haven't heard it. Eastern Conference. They're blue. Alright, so I had an opportunity last week because I was directing summer camp down there. Does everyone know who Andre Drummond is? When I was a kid, Andre Drummond was working out before and I got a chance to meet him and be like, yo, I'm a Pistons fan, we miss you, he's a double-double machine, always getting rebounds. Alright, and guess what Lakers player's kid that I coach? Which player? No, LeBron is. He ain't got time for me. Not right. Different player. Aaron Fox is on the Lakers. He's on the Lakers. Westbrook. I coach young Westbrook. Alright? Alright. No. Alright. And I also had an opportunity to work at, does everyone know who Ennis Antner is? Ennis Freedom? Yeah. I had a chance to work his clinic where he brought Christians, Jewish, and Muslim kids together for a basketball clinic. So basketball has treated me really well. And even though I've never been the best player on the team, because even at 8th grade, I was behind him. So you don't always have to be the best player to have a great experience in basketball and contribute to the team. There's a lot of different ways to do it. So, that being said, the reason I'm up here is because I love the game of basketball and I want to give back to the next generation of kids like Bodie was talking about. Alright. Last thing I have to say is a big shout out because I would not be here today without my mom and my dad. They're here supporting me. They took me to every meetings. They traveled with me everywhere, supported me with whatever I want to do, and now eventually I want to speak. So I really appreciate this opportunity from Isaac, and thank you all for your time.
Nobody should be talking right now. One of the things I really admire about Coach Justin is he's honest. He's not coming to you like a normal human would be and try to pump his stats up and tell you things that aren't true. He's coming to you and telling you the truth. I didn't know he used to get up that early, work that hard, and and those are the things he does for himself. But what a great teammate. He plays with the pickup ball, and he is such a great teammate. He was in here the other night with Colton. Colton, raise your hand. And he really took Colton under his wing and just tried to teach him so much in about 2 hours. And I think Colton, for the rest of his life, will remember Justin. Because he took time and time and time to try to help Colton out and be a basketball player. We're super grateful and lucky to have Coach Justin come in, fly in, spend his own money, want to be here with all you at camp. Coach Justin will let me know how to get on paper, email me, we'll print it, and have a little packet at the end of the camp. Anything where they can support you, we'll put it on there somehow. At the end of the camp Friday, they'll get a flyer for the 3 or eval and whatever information you want. We'll put that on there so you have all that. So you can listen to Coach to some of his great podcasts, or support him in any way. Maybe end up in LA and want to get some sessions in with him, but whatever it is. Okay? So let's give Coach a 3 clap on a 3 and a sweet 1, 2, 3. Coach Justin knows a lot. The instructor, shoot there. Hey. 1 rally clap so we know how to do it. Ready? My favorite.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Bridging Impact Podcast. We'd love it if you would like, subscribe, leave a comment and a review on whatever platform you're on. It's the best way to help us grow. We appreciate you for doing that. We'll shout you out on social media. I'd also love if you connected with me on social media. Let me know your thoughts, and this is why I do it. I want to share knowledge and wisdom from experienced leaders to people like yourself and myself, so we can have this dialogue and move forward, make an impact on the world. So stay tuned, stay subscribed. Cheers.